Hey guys, it's Marilyn. Today's reading will be on the topic of what did they love about you? So we have four piles of cards here. Pile number 1, 2, 3, or 4. So you can see if you're drawn to any of these piles. I want to thank you again for your feedback. I really enjoy it. Um, Of course, this is a general reading, so this won't resonate for everybody. So, only take what resonates if it does resonate for you at all, and leave what doesn't. So, if you have chosen your pile, I will be starting now with the first group of cards. So, let's start with group number 1. So, group number 1, let's see what do they love about you. We have the Moon card. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Homecoming. And the Alchemist Herbal Kitchen. Okay, so what I'm getting from these cards, okay, first thing I'm getting here is like they love how precise you are. Because I'm getting this Eight of Wands as precision in this instance. I'm mostly an intuitive reader, so I don't necessarily always read the tarot meanings of the cards. Of course, whatever you see in the cards, also you can read them for yourself. That means just that, you're getting downloads through this video that are your own. So it also could be that you're like communicating clearly, that you're open, but that kind of is included already in this precise thing. I get that that's also something that in a way makes them feel safe. And also what they love about you is like when you give them a compliment, you really like I'm getting this really as like you struck a chord, like you know how to shoot directly into the heart. And like really I'm just seeing in my head, like when person has that stupid smile on their face, like those people who don't get compliments very well, like don't know how to react to compliments. I'm seeing that face of kind of like when you kind of compliment them or you say something about them, like you're really precise about, you really notice the little things about people, and you know how to compliment them on that and how to make them feel like they're valuable. So that's what they love about you. Yeah, further explained by this Moon card, it's like you feel what is underneath. Like you see what is hidden, you see those little things that most people miss. Like you're really, again, I'm getting precise, but I mean, this is probably not everything this person loves about you. I only have these four cards here. We'll be pulling more cards, but that's like the strongest message I'm getting, like just how much. Let's put it in simple words. You notice the little things, like you notice the things that most people kind of just look over or it passes them by. And they really love that about you, how you have that ability not just to be present, but also to see the I'm just getting the same message over and over again, but like see the little, there must be a better way to articulate this. Just see the point of it. See the point of it, and just I'm getting a beautiful energy from this. I wish I could articulate it better, but it's just like this. I thought I wasn't. I thought that nobody was even looking. And you noticed it. Like it's really moving. That's really something that moves them about you. They love that about you. They love that you have that ability to just know things um, without anyone pointing them out to you. You just notice so many things. Okay, I will stop with this part of the message now. I'm just going over and over the same thing. But again, you have a way into making someone feel like they're at home, because when someone truly understands you, that feels like home, right? So they love that about you, how you make them feel like they're at home, because what's better than being understood? What feels more like home than a place where you can be yourself, and also somebody understanding and appreciating who you are. That's beautiful. um wow, I really wanted to do this reading today because I really wanted some good news and to get some uplifting messages out there, and this feels really beautiful. Just look at this card. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so the next thing we have here, next card, we have the Herbal Kitchen and the Alchemist. So there's a couple of things here. Okay, I'm getting a couple of messages here. Okay, first one obviously could be that you're a good cook, like that you really know how to prepare food in a delicious way. And if you are this precise and you're like sensitive to, if you're this noticing, then you probably notice like what taste goes with what, and you're probably very good intuitive cook, like you know how to prepare meals beautifully. Also could be that, so that's what they love about you. Also could be that they love like your knowledge about food and nutrition in generally, like, and that you understand the nature and how nature helps us grow and evolve, and also about nutrition and minerals, and generally like that they love that you are in touch with that side of yourself, that you are, how would I say, like that you care about stuff like that. They find it really alluring. And I don't know, for some reason I'm getting this. Could be just for some of you, but I'm getting a sense of humor. And I don't know why, I'm just hearing that, but it also makes sense with this kind of alchemist. Like, you can notice what's happening in the situation, and then you kind of manage to make a joke that's really on point, because you notice so many little things, and when you notice so many little things, like you can say something that's really funny. So I hope that made sense. Okay, so I will be pulling one more card just to give us some further information here. Can I get one more card on what do they love about you? What do they love about you? One or two more cards, just some additional information. One or two cards, Spirit. I mean, however many. Okay. Okay, two cards. Have the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting from this Seven of Wands, like protecting. They love how you protect people's sense of self. Like, when someone's having some doubts about themselves, you're like, but no, you're doing great. Like, you're making sure those flames don't go out. Like those, what the forces that drive them, the way they feel good about themselves. With the Wheel of Fortune, I'm again getting that this type of a nature vibe, and how they love how there's so many sides to you, so many colorful sides to your personality. You tell the truth, you can be vulnerable as well. Funny, I'm getting this really as funny, but also wise. Like, so you have everything to get the wheel turning into your favor, and also to everyone's favor. Like, you like to share your joy and enthusiasm with other people. So that's what I have for you, group number one. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was fun to watch, and thank you for watching, and I will see you another time then. Bye. Okay, so pile number two. Let's see what you got. So what do they love about you? We have the Eight of Pentacles, have the Queen of Wands, we have grounding, and we have security. Okay, so they love how dedicated you are to whatever you're doing. Like, when you put your mind to something, you really, like, you don't let things get in your way with this grounding card. I feel like what they love about you is how you pursue your interests, how you actually take steps in your life physically to, make things happen which you want to happen. Like, you're not, I mean, you're the type of person who's like, suddenly, oh, I want to, I mean, I'm not saying suddenly, but I mean, I don't mean suddenly, but like, if in case you get interested in dancing, for example, like, they love about you how, the next month you're already in a dancing class, doing it, and you kind of stick with it. Also, in a year, you're already a year dancing. I mean, that's just an example, but like, when you really have an interest in something and you want to pursue it, you really like ground that into the reality. Like, you're not much of a, you don't just leave things at the idea stage, you actually go through with them, is what I'm getting here. Like, you don't find excuses not to do it, but also like they love about you that you can just manifesting. And the Queen of Wands, she's a, really, she's the best manifester of all the queens in a sense, because she's like magnetic. She just attracts these experiences into her life, and she's like, and even look at her face, it's like, oh, what's that? I want that, whatever that is, which she's looking at. And like, she's just full of passion and like ready to go. And, she's sending out these signals that she wants it. And, just she finds the right opportunities, the right people, the right ways that she can, like, for example, I'm gonna stick with the dancing example. You like really want to dance, but for example, you don't have enough money at this moment in time for dance classes, but you really want it. You're such a magnetic personality that you find free classes somewhere or whatever. Like, you find a way to achieve whatever it is you want. Like, you attract, like, they love that about you. They find it so inspiring. And this security card, let's see. Again, I'm getting a similar message. Like, they love how you're not just someone who's waiting for things to happen to them. Like, you are there. You're going after your dreams. You're going after what you want. You're not just, you see this cat is like sitting here and she's like, this is all mine. I made it. I made this house. It doesn't have to be an actual house, but whatever it is for you, it's like, I created this. I created this life for myself. What do you think? They love how, no matter what happened in your life, no matter where you come from, what's your background story, you just keep getting what you want. Like, even no matter how many times it didn't work out, you just keep going into the direction of what you want and you keep achieving it without expecting, the world to just hand it to you, You actually take action and they really love that about you. So let's get a couple of cards here to get some further information. So can I get a card or two to just get some further additional messages on what do they love about you? What do they love about you? Can I get a card or two on what do they love about you? Okay, one more, Spirit. Okay. Let's see what it is. Won't be reading reversals. Yeah, I'm getting, again, it's a pretty straightforward message. I mean, this is probably not the only thing this person loves about you or whoever you have in mind, but this is just something that's coming out in this reading. Like, no matter of the hurts or doubts, like, I'm seeing this as, you facing your hurts and your doubts, and, you still keep going towards what it is you want, slowly but surely, and always, looking for ways that things can work in this life instead of looking at all the doubts and excuses like, a lot of us do. I'm not saying that sometimes still you don't, but, you always kind of swim up and you inspire them in that way, and they love that about you. They love your dedication, your magnetism, your willingness, your will for life, So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope it resonated for you. I hope it was fun to watch, and thank you for watching, and I will see you another time. Bye! So, group number 3, let's see what it is that they love about you. Have the High Priest. We have the Ten of Wands. We have Rebirth. And we have Cleansing. So what I'm getting here immediately is, it's kind of weird. I mean, I'm an intuitive reader. I don't read cards exactly as their tarot meaning always, just when I feel guided. Also, I do the same with reversals. I don't read them when I don't feel like it, when I don't feel like it's the right thing to do. With this Ten of Wands, I'm really getting empathy. Like, I know it sounds strange, but I'm really feeling like all this heart chakra here with this green, and just like he's carrying all this burdens. I'm not saying that that's what you're mostly doing, like that you're always, like that you're a martyr. Maybe you were at some point in your life. Maybe there's a tendency in you even now to be like that, but they just love about you how you're able to feel other people's feelings and really, really put yourself in their shoes, and really understand them and really, validate their emotions. So they love that about you, how, compassionate you can be, how much of an empath you are. And because of that, of how empathic you are, probably you have a lot of knowledge. I'm getting this as really 5, also a transformation. So, it could be also like because you felt everything there is to be felt under the sun, because you felt everyone's feelings who you encountered in your life, most people. sometimes willingly, sometimes unwillingly, but you know, you just know how to transform each emotion. Like you know something about everything, basically. You know about every state. Like they love how they can talk to you about people, emotions, relationships, whatever, and you always like know the way to go. You know what to do. You're like, you know, we got this. I'm getting like it. I got this. You know, I got this. You know, I know something about it. I've been through it. I've been mentally, you know, I've also been thinking about it. You know, you just know a lot about stuff like that. So, you know, obviously we have here rebirth, so another transformational energy. So, you know, they love how you are able to transform yourself and your emotions and, you know, learn from them. And they love how you have that effect on other people and you help them transform, you know, their emotions or, you know, deal with their closed offness. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. Like if they're closed off emotionally, you also help them with that. It's just something about your energy and something about you pulling in other people's pain and hurt, you know, like understanding it really in depth. And you know, you noticing that about people, that's really, you know, you give good advice also. That's what I'm getting. You give good suggestions and they love that about you. With this water cleansing, I get that you're very vulnerable about your experiences and what you went through. So, you know, that's really comforting to people and that really helps them as well to transform their own emotions. Anyway, I'm seeing here as the loudest things is that you're really an empath, you know, and you're really knowledgeable. Because the most dominant colors here are green and blue, and you know, that's like heart chakra and throat chakra. Like, you know, you have knowledge, you have that, you have a big heart, and you also know the matters of the heart. You understand how emotions work, why they're here, why they are important, how to work through them, and also you know how to talk about it, and you know how to push people in the right direction when it comes to dealing with their emotions. So let's get another card here. Can I get another card here for like further information about this group? What do they love about you? Can we get like one or two cards more? Just okay, one more please. Okay. So we have the Justice and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, you help people understand what's what, and you know what's what, and you know, you understand how our emotions are a reflection of, you know, our thoughts, and how our thoughts create our reality. And you know that the emotions are here as a compass, as our guide in life. And you help people understand that they are not victims, like, because you've probably been in that martyr energy. You understand that victim mentality, because if you're an empath, you have sure been felt victimized by it at some point. And you help people see that it's not unfair, that it's not like the universe is against you because you feel all these bad emotions or whatever at some points in your life. And this Ten of Swords talking about ending, you know, so an ending and also a new beginning. So you bring an ending to that cycle of martyrness. I don't know how to say it right now. I get sometimes tongue-tied when I channel. So this Ten of Swords brings that type of an ending to their understanding of emotions, which was false and which was, you know, and you bring transformation in that way, and you bring an ending and a new beginning to that cycle in their lives. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was fun, that it resonated for you. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you another time. Bye. Group number 4. Let's see what you got. What do they love about you? Let's see. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Prince of Pentacles. We have tarot cards, guidance, and we have healer. There are some similarities in these groups, so if you were also drawn to another deck, you can watch that as well. Okay, so first thing here, I'm getting this Seven of Cups as what they love about you is how emotional you are, like how deeply you're able to feel things. I'm getting a real moon vibe energy. I mean, you could have Cancer somewhere in your chart, or, any type of water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But it doesn't have to be, and I don't really rely that much on zodiac when, doing readings, and I don't like bringing it up so much. But this is really screaming out at me now, so it could be for some of you, just to confirm something to you if you're, feeling it already. Just they love that deep emotional side of you. This is usually a card of like regret, but I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm just telling you what I feel from this, and I'm seeing all this heart chakra here and this intensity of this red dress, and it's just, and this deep water, and this cup here that's full. That's just how I'm seeing it now, and that's talking to me about, how you are a deep emotional person, and they really love that about you. They love how deeply you can feel things. Maybe also, getting for some of you, like, how deeply you can feel music, or how moved you get by art, or just generally, you're moved by people's nice gestures, whatever. They just find that beautiful. They love that about you. Prince of Pentacles, in this sense, I'm getting gentleness, like, because you're such a deep feeler, you like think things through before you talk, and you make sure you never say something, too rash, or that could potentially hurt someone. I'm getting that also from this like blue, it's like throat chakra, and Prince of Pentacles, he's the slowest moving prince in the tarot. So it's like, you're a gentle in the conversations, in the way you treat people, and it comes from that deep emotional side of yours that you have, and I feel like that has a real healing effect on people. They love that about you. They love how, you just shine your light on them with your gentleness, and you make them feel, you just heal them, you just transform some of their energy, because you feel into the people, you see into them, feel into them. You're like so present when you're with them, and you just pull in some of their energy, and you just are there for them. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you see all this green again here, like spreading all around. So it heals this person, probably other people too, but they love that about you. They love how it's okay to feel whatever around you, and how they feel like regenerated, rejuvenated when hanging out with you. They love that. So this tarot card could be that you're actually doing tarot cards or whatever, and that they love that about you, that you have this. Could be also that they love your spiritual side, that you're interested in spiritual things. With the guidance, I'm getting that also mm, I'm getting mostly that you make them, they love how you help them come to their own conclusions in a way. Maybe you do also give great advice, but at the bottom of it, I'm feeling like you give them everything they need in order to make the conclusion themselves, and sometimes they're just listening. So maybe you're a really good listener, and you really, understand, because sometimes when somebody tells you an issue, people are like, oh yeah, well, that's not a big deal. Like they tend to minimize it, but because you feel things in such a deep way, you just kind of, you just mm, make them feel like, it's valid, that what they feel is valid, and, that what they feel is real, and that it is an issue, or, whatever, that they're right to feel the way they're feeling, and you really listen to them, and that just the act of you being there has that healing presence, and you bring them that type of sort of a resolution, and that, like, type of feeling, just like, yeah, I feel so good that I'm validated. Okay, so let's see from this deck, is there one or two more cards just to get some further information on what did they love about you for this group? Is there another card, Spirit? Okay, let's see. Not reading reversals today. Yeah, literally what I was just talking about. So we have here the Four of Swords. My phone just fell down. I crushed it over. Not crushed it over, turned it over, but anyway, you got this Four of Swords and this Judgment card, and to me that's talking about, because Four of Swords is a card of like patience, meditation, contemplation, taking some time to reconsider, reevaluate some things. And this is Judgment. So like literally your presence, you see how you're lending the hand to someone makes them have better scope of things. You know, like how it feels when you say things out loud to someone, when you tell them the whole story and someone really feels it, with you, goes through it with you, and then you just get some clarity in your head just by saying it out loud, and someone really listening and being present with you and understanding it. I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated with you. That's all I have for you, group number 4. Thank you for watching. I hope it was fun for you to watch it, and I will see you another time. Bye!